constantly pump out damage, you're kind of a bit scared as a Jinx on the other side.
Yeah, it does feel like for Astralis it's going to be side lane though, right? Graves going to be able to do reasonably well there, have that rise, use the Realm Warp as well. Orianna, a really cool interaction that started to break out between the supports, right? Because you're looking at Glacial Augment on both sides. In this lane, Nautilus wants to be throwing the hook, right? He wants to be countering as Treats goes in for the engages. They're going deep.
They're going for a full dive. The Xenoblade will land, but they rooted him down. Treats underneath the tower. Flash in, and Jezu has nowhere to go. He's going to fall down. Promiscu gives that one over. Too quick.
Solidify that Rift Herald for SK.
Well, Certus almost certainly going to have to use his flash here. Yep, does not want to get hit by the root as they go in. Kabe will not get hit, though, by the Xenoblade. Treat still walking forward. They're going to stun him up, land the Q, and Kabe with no flash will go down. Exactly what you said you wanted to see Gilius provide. You're going to take the first step in this dance. I don't really see a moment here for Astralis to contest. I say that, they're going to try. Looking to see if we go and flash in, gets the hook down. Certus now trying to back away. He's getting caught up. Gilius will survive just about. Good kick away. But Zanzara has traded. Now both junglers are dead. No shockwave for you. Deor
and
gets
that's in trouble. And now Zanzara moving top lane here for Genax.
Genax has no flash. They know this. And this is how powerful this ability can be. The Ice Pillar goes down, but White Knight now tanking up a hell of a lot. Needs to be very, very careful. They will have the support, though, of Deor, and they will pick up the kill. Very scrappy.
On this top side now for... Again, the Rift Herald play. Looks like they might actually be able to clear this out.
Wow, they do. Yeah, they stop it out straight away. So no benefit off of that. And now we can see they're going to try and get something with the Realm Warp in bot. They're going to drop down the traps and the Solar Flare. But a good preemptive hook here from Promiscu. Catches onto Treats. Treats has no flash. Nowhere to go. Deor, there is no flash on Promiscu. He also does not have his ult. And that's going to be a free dragon there for SK. So at least they're getting an objective on the board.
Yeah, and it's needed, right?
Don't know what you're talking about.
Just give it up regularly.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
He likes his side lanes, but Genax doesn't like this.
Oh, Genax has just been bamboozled as they jump straight on top of him. He flashes, but there's just so much CC. Nautilus just keeping him up in the bounce house, and that's going to be an easy kill there. Even got rid of his flash. We're going to see Zanzara might be in a little bit of trouble here. They will kick him into the pit and try and keep him away from his support. Treats goes in and gets down a little bit of more damage reduction, and Treats gets that kill with the Ignite. Starting to crack open the map just a little bit more using the power of the Rise and the Trundle. They get that top tier 1, so that's 2 turrets. White Knight on top of a ward, doesn't know where anybody is, and peekaboo, we see you! Genax gets himself a second kill. Now
they get the solo lanes ahead. Even though that first Rift Herald didn't go their way, Astralis were still playing. Right. The big thing is not trying to show on all 3 lanes at once, because if you do that, it becomes very easy for the opposition. By Genax, you're not getting control over the map before this dragon comes up as White Knight.
Oh, that's a lot of damage, though, as Genax will be able to get himself the Eclipse and will not be killed off. He will be able to keep himself alive. The flash forward, White Knight not quite able to make it stick.
Still looking like he's in trouble. Astralis, look at the ult stop and use. Look at the flashes that have been burned.
Oh, they're going for a flash kick, and Zanzara has nowhere to go. Gilius found enough. And that just completely takes away everything you want to do in a side lane. Every bit of poke that well, they're going to try and go for it, as we're going to see now. Deor finds Genax, who was looking at the shop, who has no flash, but he's taking a lot of damage, and Deor very nicely done.
And Astralis linking up in this mid lane at least should net themselves another tower. I love this play to actually get some control back.
A random moment where they want to try and go for something and it just completely fails to happen for them. We will see Zanzara pushing him to Treats. It's a little bit separated. Gilius gets caught out and will get hooked up by the Nautilus. Promiscu Treats. Why would you go so far? It's a 4-man shockwave, though. That completely saves everything, and it's a massive cleanup here for the side of SK. An ace for SK coming in. You get the Baron, you get push in mid lane, you're going to be able to sort out these side lanes. You get so much control here, and now SK pick themselves up a Red Bull Baron power play.
And do you know what the beauty of having long
Baron power play can take hold of Astralis is? They had a moment. They're now 3,000 gold down. They're going to lose all their outers. They are trying to get that. That's a bad time, Brian. I'm going to bring him back. Or bad luck, Brian, I should say. Well, they may have found something here. They got to go for it. Gilius gets caught out. He will have to flash away. They found Treats, who also flashes, and now the real fight can begin. The shockwave comes down at Deor. It's a fight on 2 fronts. Look at Jezu. He's untouched, and Gilius knows it, so he goes in, gets the kick, and that's your jungler dead. There is no smite fight if you don't have a smite, and they can keep pushing forward, keep going ham, and keep picking up the kills. Gen X with the kills on top of it, and it's only White Knight. He's got to try and do something, but the TP coming in here from SK, they do not want this victory going away from them. Without the mana, it does not matter. It's Certus with the minions going 1v1 against White Knight. Nothing he can do, and it's the ace for SK. They're going to bring that score up to 2-6.
I mean, this is going to be it. Ocean Soul going across, towers are falling, and SK are streaming into the base. Astralis will remain on 0 wins as SK bring in the minions.
Bring in the minions. It's going to be Promiscu and Zanzara for a valiant defense. Flashing away, Treats goes in, there's not really a lot you can do. The Nexus turrets have fallen, the Nexus shall be popped, and Astralis will continue their long and arduous journey for 1 win in the split. They've got plenty more opportunities. It ain't looking great. SK though, fantastic win for them.
Yeah, will be their 2nd win on the cards now after beating Mad Lions and now coming in. I mean, have to pick up this win against Astralis, and look, there are still